What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jero from Bank of Jero here with another video update. Today is Thursday, May the 12th, 2022. And today we're going to talk about one of the most popular platforms in the space today. That is right, Metafi Yielders. I have seen some of the biggest players in the space get on board with Metafi Yielders. It has been an amazing experience. We have been on an amazing journey with this platform, and it hasn't even been 2 months for us yet. But we did clout that month platform, so we got to clap it up. Because in this space, there's a lot of platforms that come and go. Let's be honest. There's platforms that are here today, and there are platforms that are gone tomorrow. Literally, we have seen that in our journey here at BOJ. And for this platform, it has been an amazing ride. It is not a platform that claims to trade. It is not a platform that claims to do a whole lot of arbitrage. This is different. This is a yield farming platform that has created an algorithm for us to be able to capitalize on and take advantage of, and it has been an amazing ride here at BOJ. I want to remind you all, though, that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor at all. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many, many different platforms, nothing more, nothing less. If you like this content, though, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Now, I want to start off by saying this because Metafi Yielders is doing something very special right now. Now, I literally have just got off a couple videos where platforms are having issues. One of them has completely left the building. The other one was having withdrawal issues. And of course, we all know, some of you may not, but what's going on in the crypto market is it is bleeding. It's red. It's down. It's not doing well. So this is going to be a time where a lot of platforms are going to have to either put up or shut up. Like literally, they're going to either have to keep on with their operations, and some of them will be, or some of them will have to shut down because they can't handle the dip that's going on right now, and they'll have to shut down their platform. So I won't be surprised if we have to do a couple of sorry they're gone videos, and we've had to do one already. But talking about this platform, Metafi Yielders, it has gone strong through this time, and it speaks to what the platform has talked about it doing the whole time. Yield farming isn't necessarily affected in the same ways that maybe trading is. Especially in this crypto market, we're pretty much the lenders here at Metafi Yielders. And of course, with the, I mean, it makes sense to me that people at this point, if they're Bitcoin believers, they're seeing that Bitcoin is at a discount right now. They're seeing that a lot of cryptocurrency is at a discount right now. But these are some of the things that kill platforms. And Metafi Yielders has been going strong. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at the page. Now, a lot of you have been keeping updated. Now, this is my back office, but we're going to go to the home page really quick. A lot of you have been keeping updated on the newest package that was a $10,000 starting package. You had to have at least $10,000, but it was an opportunity to earn 4.2% daily, Monday through Friday. Those are the business days, all right? Doesn't give you rewards on weekends. But it had went from 1,500 packs, and I think in about a week, it was gone. Maybe even less than that. Now, the CEO, Michael Daher, shout out to Michael Daher, who is doing an amazing job, by the way, at being at the forefront of this opportunity and really addressing all the needs of the people, even some that aren't necessary. So shout out to him. I'm going to clap it up for him. He's been a breath of fresh air in this space, and I definitely make sure every opportunity that I get to tell him that I tell him that. But anyway, let's get back on track. They have added 700 more packs. Can we clap it up for that? Now, I know a lot of you fudders out there, a lot of you behind MLMs of the world, or people that think like that, are going to use this opportunity to talk negatively. They're going to say it's some kind of money grab. They're going to say it's some kind of scheme or scam or whatever. Who really knows? And at the end of the day, I know there are people that care, so I won't say who really cares. But of course, in these platforms, we have to understand the rules. You never invest anything we're not willing to lose. So if you're not willing to lose this $10,000, if you're not willing to lose any amount of money on any of these packs or things that they have available at Metafi Yielders, just make the decision not to be involved. it is okay to make that decision. The platform is not reliant on you joining it. All right. What it's relying on is the liquidity pool that it is being able to capitalize off of. That is what is able to pay us our earnings. So for me, I have 3 contracts set up. I have a couple at 2,500, and I have my one at 10,000, and that brings me to about 22,978. Now, I've seen this balance increase every day because I decided to put the compounding, the manual compounding on my $10,000 plan. I just said, why not? Let it grow. You know, if this platform is going to be around longer, it's just going to keep on growing and growing and growing. And, you know, why not? Why not have it compounding for me? Why not have it working for me? Why not see this balance increase every day and me not personally have to put any more into it? All I have to do is let this ride. And when it comes down to the deposits and the deposits that I've made, I've got to have a contract about to end pretty soon. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to look at my deposits so you guys can kind of see where I'm at. Of course, total deposit, I'm at $22,978. We mentioned that. Already today, I've made $517. All right. Total profit has been $10,298. So we're not even close to, we're about over halfway. We're getting around close to halfway, if not halfway. We can do that math real quick. Why not, right? Let's just take up more time on this video. Divided by 2. All right, so we're just south of halfway. All right, halfway would be 11,489. But as we look at the different contracts I have, like I said, I have 2 at the 3.3. The first one I started was on April 9th. It has already been a month. So shout out to that. That first one is going to expire in 7 days and 7 hours. At that point, I'm going to get my $700 back. I said $700. I'm going to get my $2,500 back, and I'm going to be able to redeposit it. Here's what's going to be beautiful. Now, I don't know that this $10,000 plan is going to last that long, but April 19th is when I upped my ante another $10,000, and that was before this $10,000 plan was even around. I said, you know what, I'm going to just put in $10,000 because I want to earn 3.3% on $10,000 5 days a week. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. So you put that together, that's $12,500 at 3.3%. All right, and that's cool with me. So what I was saying before is when this expires, you get your deposit back, and then you can make a decision whether you want to roll it in. Now, because I want to set up an income for myself, that's what I want to do. I'm going to roll it back in. So that's $12,500 at 3.3%. Of course, these both end at separate times, but as soon as this one ends, I'm putting it back in, and that it'll be running at the same time again. I'll still be making $12,500, 3.3% off $12,500 Monday through Friday. So that is what I mean by reverse engineering this as an income for myself. Now, of course, platforms can be here today and gone tomorrow, so you never want to invest anything that you're not willing to lose. But the beauty about this being a yield farming opportunity and it not necessarily needing new money, all you got to do is set up new contracts with the money that you've already put in. Well, that's all I have to do. All right. Some of you may have different strategies based on where you are. Some of you are just passive earners. I'm definitely an active earner. I'm definitely sharing my links, definitely telling people about this opportunity. And people have joined this opportunity from all over the world. And we'll go over where we are. It's historic turnover that we have done in Metafi YEILDERS. So I'll clap it up right now before we even get into that. And who knows if this 4.2% plan is going to be available at the end of this term, but if it is, of course, we'll roll this $10,478. And of course, you see I have my 28% compounding on for that. So pretty cool business. I want to go back to the exchange. Let's talk about the exchange that has been added back to the platform. I have been using this joint, and we have just been pretty much setting up because of the dip in the market of Bitcoin. I'm just like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and withdraw in Bitcoin, and I'll go ahead and be buying Bitcoin at a discount. It's almost like buying Bitcoin at a discount because when it gets sent to my account, it's sent, of course, in the currency that I chose, And with it being Bitcoin and it being worth a little bit less these days, if I hold it for a little while and it goes up, then I'll be able to take advantage of those earnings as well. So just a little bit of the game you can play in these platforms as you're watching the market, if you're watching the market, and if a platform is paying. I mean, I can't take advantage of the market if I don't get any of this money. Like, if I can't pull this Bitcoin out right now, if it never gets to me, I'll say that. If this Bitcoin that I'm making exchanges for, if it never gets to me, then, you know, I can't really take advantage of anything, right? So everything plays hand in hand. But at the end of the day, we want a platform to pay. At the end of the day, we want a platform to pay. So we're going to go ahead and do a withdrawal here of 1149. I'm going to leave the cents out. This is something I've been doing on camera, off camera. I have received every single withdrawal since I've started this platform. And you guys may or may not believe me, but you know what I'm saying. Documentation beats conversation every day of the week. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. We have withdrawn a lot of money in this platform because we have grown a massive team here in Metafi Yielders. And at this point, this is not even about what I do. I could get on here and withdraw and say poo-poo. It's about what I started. And what we started here with Metafi Yielders, guys, those of you that are at the forefront along with me, I believe we've started something special. Now, only time will be able to tell. I still have people asking me if I believe that Metafi Yielders has legs. And my honest answer is we'll have to wait and find out. But we'll honestly have to wait and find out. I'm trying to get back to the control panel here. But what I'll do is I'll stop the share for now just in case it's frozen or is having a little hard time coming up. But I want to remind everyone that I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I can't tell you what to do with your crypto. So those of you that ask me, you're like, what should I do? Should I join this or should I join that? I want to remind all of you, make the right decision for you. Do your own due diligence. Empower yourself, okay? Empower yourself. There's a lot that can happen for you when you decide to do your own due diligence and do your own research on things. And that's what I had to do. I had to do my own research. I had to figure out whether this platform was something that I wanted to talk about. And before I go, I'll just share with you guys one more time. Well, not one more time, but for the first time. We've withdrawn almost $300,000 from this platform, ladies and gentlemen. We're at over $278,000 withdrawn from this platform. Now, I ain't out here. Don't try to pull up on me because it ain't like I'm just withdrawing this and cashing out. I'm diversifying. I'm finding other opportunities. You know, I might have bought up myself a pair of shoes or two. But listen, these opportunities, when they come around like this and you have this kind of opportunity here, when you have a team turnover of over $12 million, and you look at this number, and there's still so many people that haven't even made their first investment yet. Look at this. Let's do the math on this. There's $12 million in turnover, which speaks to the fact that the liquidity pool that they're building here has got to be amazing, right? But the fact that it's always said it is not reliant on how many people there are. So that's why we're still being able to get paid, even though some people are deciding that they're not going to get in. But this $1,859 divided by 38, not dollars, but people, divided by 3,894. That's less than 50%. Less than 50% of the people that, and this is just me, this is just the people that have watched my channel, found this opportunity for my channel, or people that watch my channel and down the line. Less than 50% of the people are taking advantage of this. So it's not the CEO that's the issue. It's not the plans, people asking for different plans and all that stuff. Y'all just don't want to do nothing. The people that are going to do something, they're going to do it. The people that sit around and ask 50,000 questions and wait 2, 3, 4 weeks to decide, they're not going to do nothing anyway. So that's why I don't like to waste my time with a whole lot of nonsense. We get into things and we get to work. And those of you that are getting to work, you're seeing the benefits. You're seeing the benefits. You're making withdrawals. You're earning, because I know I am. And we haven't even got to the halfway mark on our own investments yet. And we've earned over $278,000. Now that is a testament to the team. That's a testament to the CEO for making himself accessible, building the belief in this platform. If this platform went away today, it's been a great experience. It's been a great ride. Of course, we're not speaking that into existence here. But this is what can happen when you take advantage. You decide to put yourself out there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do interviews all the time. But I think the interview that me and the CEO did was one of the most pivotal interviews that have ever been done on this channel. And that's no shade to anybody else that I've interviewed. Because I love the people I've interviewed, man. Shout out to G Trader. And it's only been those two for real that I've put on the channel. More to come, though. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that. You know, it's been an amazing ride. For those of you, okay, so here's another thing. For those of you that are still watching, I want to talk about this real quick because I just saw some comments from another leader in the space, CPMD, who is also part of Metafi YEILDERS. And he asked a very important question in the Facebook group, and I agree because I'm at this level. Some of you may not agree because you're not at this level, right? But for those people that are out there that are sharing this link and they have access and communities to access to communities in the hundreds of thousands or the hundreds, and you have something like this where it's a 5% reward cashback for investor and 5% reward cashback for upline. All right. Now I want to remind you that this has been upped 2.5% since the last one. All right. So less packs left, but higher in the reward cashback. So sorry about that. I'm getting a little bit excited with my mouse here. So let me back up just a little bit. But I want to mention this because this is a little bit higher. Now the process to get these bonuses, you have to get in contact with support. The problem is that support is starting to take a little while, even though there's over 20 support members. People are still having an issue dealing with support. And for people like me that have thousands of people on their team that could be taking advantage of this $10,000 package, or you know, say if all these 700 people had to be under me, ain't no way on God's green earth that I'm sitting here and waiting on support and going back and forth and typing in all the names and figuring out the percentages and all this. I ain't doing all that. As a matter of fact, the only bonus that I even asked for was my own. That's it. I don't even, whoever has gotten a $10,000 package under me, I hope you reached out to them and got your rewards. I don't know if I got mine. I'm not tripping off that because I was not about to do all of that work going back and forth to get all that money. I just said, you know what, I won't even ask for it and hope that it just gets put back into the liquidity pool so it adds to the sustainability of this company. That's where I'm at right now because ain't no way I'm going in there. And I'm sure CPMD, he's in the same position. He's got a lot of people that are interested in this $10,000. And of course he wants to capitalize on this 5%. He wants them to capitalize on this 5%. But when you have to go through support, it gets inefficient. It doesn't trigger automatically. It's not something that happens that way. You have to go through support. So that's just not something that I was interested in doing. Some people call that greedy for wanting a more efficient way, but I just don't think they understand that there are some people out here that have big teams. It's not just the passive earners that want their investor bonus and they, you know, and of course, hopefully that triggers for the upline because they mentioned their upline, but if not, you know, I know a lot of people are interested in that. So let's not call it greedy. It's definitely getting what you earned and getting what the platform has made available to you. If the platform's going to make it available for you, then why not ask about it? So shout out to CPMD for not dealing with nonsense because there was a nonsense response to what he put in the group. And that's why I really don't be saying nothing, because I don't want to have to cuss nobody out. I be trying to stay saved. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. But you know how that go in the troll world. You know, sometimes you got to tell somebody about themselves and make it okay. Anyway, that's what's going on right now in Metafi Yielders. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of exciting things. The packages have been re-added. There are 700 more packages for you guys to take advantage of. Don't know that I'll be buying another one because I have one already. And I have, in theory, I have two. Just one of them is not getting 4.2%, but that's okay. I have a solid amount of money in here, $22,978, and there's compounding going on, so that's increasing every single day. Gotta love it. Loving my experience with Metafi Yielders. If you're looking to be a part of this opportunity, the plans are 1% for anything under $2,500, but over $100, and anything over $2,500 is 3.3%. Anything over $10,000 is indeed 4.2% at a limited space. So you don't have much time, but there are 700 packs available. Like I said, if there is some more efficient way that this is done, then of course they'll implement it, and I'll let you guys know. But me personally, I'm not going to sit on here with support all day with every single person that has put in $10,000 under me. I don't even know. I mean, we've got over 1,000, almost 2,000 people under me right now. So I'm not going to spend the time to do all that. Hopefully those of you that are out there, you're spending the time. If you put in your own deposit of 10K, I'll tell you what, I definitely reached out to support about my personal 2.5%, and now it's 5%. So if you want your 5%, which is what is that on 10,000? 5% of 10,000. Of course, I probably should be able to do that easy math, but you know, my brain ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. You know what I'm saying? So that's $500. So for those of you that put in $10,000 and get in that 4.2%, you're going to get a bonus of $500. Yes, you have to ask support for it. So get into support. It's down here at the bottom with this little face in the online screen. The face will change every now and then depending on who the support team member is. But with that being said, this is Metafi Yielders. I didn't want this to be a long video, but I wanted it to be strong because what is going on is unprecedented. And I want to say this because this was reminded to me by a good friend of mine, G Trader. He says if Metafi Yielders can survive this crazy market that's going on right now, this bleeding market, then we may have something truly special in our hands. Only time will tell. But I concur, and I agree with that statement. I believe if we can get through this market and Metafi Yielders can continue to do what it's doing without any type of hiccup and issue, then I think we're in for something special that could be here for the long term. All right? I've had many conversations with Michael Daher, and of course, me just being smart, I understand that he understands that we know as this grows and spans and gives more length of time, the sky is the limit for what this platform can do and what kind of liquidity pool it can be in charge of. You know, there's 12 million just under me, let alone all these leaders all over the world in Africa, Australia, South America, Canada, Europe, China, all these different places. So, hey, I'm along for the ride. I'm glad I was a pioneer. Again, this is Metafi Yielders. Please put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BLJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. This is Metafi Yielders. Make sure you get in get on the YouTube channel, subscribe to their YouTube channel. Make sure you get in the Facebook group. That is where he goes live. He was just live this morning at around 8 a.m. Eastern time. So go and check that out if you haven't already. Again, shout out to the CEO. Shout out to this opportunity, Metafi Yielders, and shout out to the growth that we have experienced here. And we're excited about continuing to keep cranking that crypto. I'll see y'all on the next one. This is Metafi again. Peace out.